Okay, now we are inside the building. This is segment number 2. We're going to feature some of the items of interest inside that are potential. I mean, you can do a number of things. I'm going to put a pointer on here. We are looking at the east side of the building. You can see through the window the plaza outside. There's a door to the plaza from inside. So if someone gets some treats from the ice cream parlor, they can go outside and sit. There's a water feature out there. There's places to sit and congregate. This wall right here that you see here that's colorful, that's a potential mural of the history of the Carousel. And I think you could find probably some grant money and also put it out to bid for art enthusiasts who do murals. Could be the Wall Dogs, could be a number of people in the Northwest that would like to do that and be a part of producing a really attractive mural on that wall that does depict the history of the Carousel. So it's a great opportunity space for that to take place. This is a vendor that pays rent. They have a monthly lease. You can give them a criteria of how they need to perform. It could be a 1, 2, or 3, very simple 1, 2, 3 page kind of agreement. You can put them out to bid, and they run and they agree to run at a certain level of performance and a certain level of quality and a certain level of honoring the times that they need to be there and service your customers. The patrons who come here and enjoy the Carousel have an option to come over there, and we don't need to manage that business. We just would like to have another stream of income for that space, and that is put up by bid. So if someone doesn't meet the criteria, you put it back out to bid. But anyway, you have a monthly lease opportunity in there. I don't know what that would be, but you can do some market surveys and find out what's available. Some of your customers from the ships, local customers, people that would come in from Portland, and also it would attract a few people from Hood River who would want to pop over for, take a 20-minute ride over here and say, hey, let's go check the Carousel out. And you're providing them with added interest and added favors for being a part of this experience. So anyway, that's your, and you can design it any way you want to. This is just an example, just quick drawing. It has to be kind of interesting and it has to be memorable, so you all know that about marketing. This back door and window can be viewed through, and this is the original bank, and this wall here was where the drive-through was, right there. And then I'm going to slide over and you can see the back door. There's your back door. And that door is an operational door during open hours, and it's also the employees in and outdoor and staff when the business is closed. So the front door would be closed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to swing around, and as you can see, I don't want to go too far. We're going to close in on this. I'll lose you for just a little bit. Bear with me. We're going to come into this back wall. As you can see around the Carousel, you've got some really interesting, you have some old antique street signs, and I mean, you can really play this artistic value of the Carousel really well. But on this very back wall, which is up against the parking for the city police department, that is the alley behind that wall, and this wall could be a Book of Beginnings wall. You could have, I'm going to swing around and making sure it still stays in the camera. That wall could be a historical wall that you can see I'm going to bring the cursor into play here. Let's see, I'm only seeing 3 there. Let me back up a little bit and see if I can back up on the camera. Okay, I'm going to slide this over so you can see all 4 of that. There we go. There are 4 spaces in there. Let's do one more swing in here. This is the hard part about this. And that back wall could have seating for parents and people that rest or wait. And this Book of Beginnings wall, I'm going to put the cursor on it right here. There, you could do the history of the Neon Museum and the a story of David and Kirsten. You could also do the history of the Dowels on this one. You could do the history of art education in Oregon. On this one, you can do the Carousel on this one over here. You could do a really cool digital touch kind of screen that shows the history and they can turn the pages of the book. You can find somebody that could design it really cool where people can come up and get a little history lesson on a touch and go kind of a book turn paging, and then some pages turned in, and some pictures of history that are arranged on this particular wall and just give this wall some interest. So that's also what can be done on the inside to keep the interest of people while they're riding the carousel, waiting in line, getting food, getting ice cream, etc., and completing the experience. This is a opportunity for this facility to not be just a 10-minute, I go for a ride and I leave. It could be one of those experiences that people come in here with groups. They could do school functions in here with events, Boy Scouts. Different groups can come in here and spend some time in here for some things they honor or they did, and participate in sharing here for an hour or two and participating in this event. So this location could provide a lot of those kinds of opportunities for entertainment in downtown the Dalles, as well as this particular building. It's a cool building, by the way. So anyway, I'm going to go away from here and set up for the next one. You can kind of see what that looks like, and that'll be the end of this segment.